Is being at home driving you crazy? Do you wish you could wake up every morning looking forward to your day ahead rather than just going through it and waiting for it to be over? If this is you, keep watching. I'm going to talk about 8 tips to make the most of your day and enjoy your time at home more. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Danielle, and although I'm going to talk about ways that you can prioritize the tasks you need to get done and ways to effectively and more efficiently accomplish the longer tasks you have to do, today's video is not on time management or how to fit more in your day, but rather how to make the most out of your day by enjoying your time at home more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. The first tip I have for you is, before you go to bed at night, make a wish list of all the things you wish to accomplish or you want to accomplish the very next day. Now, I'm not calling this a to-do list on purpose because some of the things on your wish list are going to be things that you just want to do or you wish you could do. They're not mandatory things that you absolutely have to get done the next day. This is really important and goes a long way in helping you to enjoy your time at home more and making your day more enjoyable. This is also important because it allows you the very next morning to wake up with some intention and already knowing some of the things that you want to get done. And this will make your day more productive, and it will make you feel more settled and more at peace when you first wake up in the morning. The second tip I have for you is to look at your wish list and determine which tasks on that list are absolutely priority tasks that have to be done the next day. My recommendation to you is to try to get those tasks done first thing when you first wake up. Get those out of the way right away because you never know what your day might hold, and that way, no matter what happens in your day, you know that you have the priority things that you absolutely have to get done and they are checked off your list. Another thing I want to say about this, if you have tasks on that list that are longer or that are really big or you know will take you a long time, be realistic about managing that task and be realistic about how you go about that task. Let me give you an example of what I mean. For me, a really big task that I've had on my list for a long time that I've really been procrastinating on is cleaning my closet. Now, I just realized yesterday why this was and why I had not tackled that task yet. And really the reason for me was my expectation of myself in regards to that task. My expectation for myself was that I was going to get up, start the task, and see it through to completion and not do anything else until it was completely done. And because I knew that it was such a large task and was going to take me so long, it made me procrastinate and put it off because I really just didn't want to tackle it knowing how long it was going to take me. Now, when I looked at that particular task differently and I gave myself some wiggle room and I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to start cleaning my closet, but if I need to step away to go do something else to clear my head or just have an opportunity to take a break, I'm going to do that. When you look at your wish list and determine the tasks that have to be done, pick out some smaller tasks that you can do that don't take a very long time, and when you need a break from that larger task, you're going to step away, do a smaller task that doesn't take very long, and then you can step back to that larger task that you're working on and continue it and feel refreshed. Now, it's very important when you do this to pick the smaller tasks on your list that can be completed, because you don't want to step away from a larger task to accomplish another task that you can't finish. Because if you do that throughout starting that bigger task, you're just going to have a lot of unfinished tasks and priorities on your list that will not make you feel better about your day, but it'll make you feel like your day's unfinished and you're not getting things done that you want to get done. So pick some smaller tasks that you can do along the way when you're doing the bigger tasks so that you can build in breaks and be realistic about the expectations for that bigger task as far as how long it's going to take you, how much time you're going to give yourself, allow yourself to take some breaks. But also with that, I want to just mention, I would not try to multitask, doing a larger task with other things at the same time. As a whole, I don't think for most people that multitasking works. I think it's better when you can really focus all your energies into one task, but then step away from that task if you need to take a break or do something else briefly, but then put all your focus back on that task and come back to it 100% when you're ready. The third tip I have for you to make the most out of your day and enjoy your time at home more is to maintain a daily routine. This is important for a couple reasons. Number one, the fact that you are homebound right now is most likely a temporary situation, which means that you will be able to go back to your normal routine at a certain time, and you want to be able to transition back to your normal routine as seamlessly as possible when you're able to do so. If you maintain a routine at home, it really helps you to do that more easily. The other reason it's important is because we are all creatures of habit, and if we maintain a routine at home, it's going to help us feel more productive with our time. It's going to help us know what's coming next. If you're a parent with children in your home, you already know that children thrive on routine. They do better that way. Most of our kids are doing at-home schooling right now, so it's just a better way for your family to operate so that everybody feels better about their time at home and you can make the most of your day. The fourth tip I have for you is to really use your time at home to focus on your health and focus on self-care. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this, given that I'm a fitness professional. I will get into more detail in future videos on specifically how to exercise at home, some ideas for exercising without any equipment at home, some dietary ideas and my thoughts on that, and some other fitness tips as well. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button so that you don't miss any of those future videos. Now, thinking about drinking more water, setting some dietary goals and following them, those are really important things to think about right now. Also, make sure you get outside, make sure you get some sunshine, make sure you move around. Don't spend your days sitting at home sedentary. Make sure you incorporate some movement and some exercise into your days as much as you can. Also, make sure that you're monitoring your sleep schedule, because again, you don't want to be thrown for a loop when you're able to go back to your regular routine and your body is not used to a regular sleep schedule. The other thing that this does, and why a regular sleep schedule is important, is because it really plays a big role in helping you maintain or lose weight if that is important to you or one of your fitness goals. The fifth tip I have for you is to utilize this time to make the most of your day and enjoy your time at home more by incorporating a family time into your everyday daily routine. Now, this can be done in several different ways. You can watch a movie together. One of my favorite ways to do it is to share a meal together, usually dinner as a family, and we connect over a meal. You can do it by reading a book together, playing a game together. One of the things that our family did that was really fun, we looked around our household for things that we had in our household that we had not used in a long time, and we pulled them out and used them. One of the examples of this was we have a very old Wii Fit that's several years old that my parents gave us that we hadn't used in several years. My son found it, pulled it out. We spent the night doing sports on the Wii Fit, and we had a blast. It was so much fun. Now, you can do this also if you live alone. You can connect virtually with your family online and share a meal together, watch a movie together, talk about a book together. Even if you just call a family member every day or spend a little time writing a family member an email or a letter, you are making an effort to have that family connection every day, and that is really important. The sixth tip I have for you to make the most of your day and enjoy your time at home more is to give people in your household some space, especially right now when a lot of us might feel like we're crawling on top of one another, we're living together, close quarters, we're seeing each other 24/7. I know firsthand, I'm in a situation where there's 4 of us sharing a 2-bedroom apartment. It is close quarters. I know how it is. It is really important that every member in your household really has an area that they can call their own for some physical space where they're not interrupted, where they can go to be alone if they need to. So for example, right now, I had told my boys I wanted them to stay in their room for a little bit so I could be in the living room alone, recording this video, utilizing my time for some personal space to do something that I wanted to do. So it's important that we have that physical space, but also time to recharge and regroup emotionally and mentally so that we don't feel like we're at each other's throats. We just are able to have that time alone. That's really important right now. Make sure you respect and understand people who live with you in your household, their need to have that. The 7th tip I have for you to enjoy your time at home more and make the most of your day is to do at least one thing every day that is purely just for relaxation and fun. In fact, there should be more than one thing on that wish list that you make at night that is for relaxation and fun. That's going to go a long way in making your time at home more enjoyable. Instead of looking at this as a time of, dread because you're just stuck at home, think about the things that you maybe want to do, or things that you like to do that you seem to never have time to do, whether it's watching that TV series or reading that book or maybe taking that bubble bath or doing some gardening. Do something every day that is just for relaxation and fun that you really, really enjoy, that's going to really enhance your time at home and that's going to make it more enjoyable for you. The last tip I have for you on how to enjoy your time at home more and make the most of your day is probably the most important, and that is simply to stay positive. Now, in our current situation, in April of 2020, it is characterized by a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of you might be feeling fearful or feeling worried or feeling anxiety or stress. But let me tell you, because you're feeling those things, it's even more important to stay positive. If you're watching this video at another time and you have a situation that is uncertain or filled with fear or worry or anxiety, research shows that people that maintain a positive outlook do better in their health physically, emotionally, and mentally. It is really important to remember that. You might be asking, how do I stay positive in such a situation where there's so many things going wrong, or I have so much fear or worry or anxiety? Let me tell you, look at the things in your life that you have to be grateful for. Look at your blessings and be happy and thankful for those things. If your family is safe, if your family is healthy, that is something to be thankful for. That is a reason to be happy and something you can feel positive about. If you have a job and you weren't affected economically or financially by what's currently going on, that is a huge blessing and something to be thankful for. If you have running water and food to eat and a roof over your head, again, something to be grateful for and thankful for and not something to take lightly. If you're watching this and you're a student and you get to do school at home and be with your family more and have less time at school at home than you would traditionally in a school building, I'm sure you're thankful for that. If you have trees or bushes outside that are not poisonous, again, that's a huge thing to be thankful for, because if you run out of toilet paper, you are not out of luck and you have something you can use right outside your door. So see, there's always something that you can be positive about, even if it's silly or not something really important. You can find something to be positive about in any circumstance. And I know that you know someone in your life that could really benefit from you motivating them to be positive, so you need to go and be that positive person in their life. I hope you found this video valuable. I hope you're going to use some of these tips and incorporate them in your home life to make the most out of your day and make your time at home happier. But let me know in the comments below, what do you do at home to make the most of your day? What do you do to make your home life happier right now? I'd love to hear back from you. Please let me know. And please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that bell button so you don't miss any of my future videos. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And remember to make your everyday, ordinary life extraordinary. The fifth tip for you, in order to make, oh dear, I forgot the fifth tip. Shoot. Oh no. One of the things that you can do, I really have to scratch my nose. Oh, it's horrible when you're doing this and you have an itch. Oh. Take 25. Let's try this again. Oh my